On today's episode of Kilts and Culture with USA Kilts, we're going Irish with Redbreast 12-year whiskey. Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome to Kilts and Culture. I am Rocky. This is Erik.
Yo-ho.
Today's show, special treat. With St. Patrick's Day coming up in a couple weeks, we wanted to do an Irish whiskey. So, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we are going to try Redbreast 12-year-old whiskey. So, I've heard very good things. It is a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So, it better be good.
You get what you pay for, right?
I'm hoping. That's not always the case, but I'm hoping.
Sure.
So, Mr. Mac, why don't you tell us a little bit about Redbreast Irish whiskey?
Well, Redbreast is a red robin that only sings continuously throughout the dark Irish winter. Oh, you want to know about the actual whiskey?
Oh.
That's 4 seconds of my life I can't get back.
You had me going for a second there. I thought it was like reading like something that inspired them or something.
I know. I thought so too.
Nah, that's just where the name came from. But so it is a intriguing nose of dried fruit, spice, and the all-tasty toasted wood.
Delicious. Toasted wood. You know, when I'm hungry, I just, the desserts that I like to have after dinner, a little cordial, maybe a little creme brulee, or toasted wood. Mm-hmm. It's really a toss-up. Delicious.
Toasted wood.
Mahogany wood.
Really? Well, okay.
Indeed. All right, so toasted wood and fruits and nuts or something. It definitely has a tamer nose to it than a lot of the scotches we try.
I'd say fruity.
Mac, what are you getting on the nose?
I'd say a little bit more on the fruity side with a little bit of spice.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting the wood, but it's like a light wood. It's like a balsa. I don't know. It's like a light wood. It's like it's mellow. It's not giving me like heartburny kind of feel. It's very like cool and light. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know. I think my nose is off today. I'm having trouble here. It's definitely sweet. There's a little bit of an iodine presence to it. That's the woodiness. Woodiness. It's actually got, there's a little bit of that kind of a tank thing going on. Peppery is how I would describe it. It's peppery.
Yeah.
There's some sweetness, but there I would call it peppery.
I would say like here's a weird avant-garde-y kind of thing. It's kind of rough in the mouth. I don't know. It almost. Does that make sense to either of you?
Yeah.
It's like sandpaper, like it's kind of sandpapery. I have a little bit of a texture on my tongue after it. Dry almost.
Yeah. On the box it says a balance of fruit, spice, and a sherry follow.
Okay.
With a lingering finish.
It's always leading the witness, but I kind of get that.
If anyone out there in YouTube, Facebook land, Twitch land, have tried Redbreast, or if you're drinking it right now, I know at least one or two people have actually bought a bottle just to drink with us on the show. So, Franja. If you want to put stuff in the comments, what you guys are tasting, what you guys think about it, let us know. Tell us in the comments. Overall, it's not bad. It's better than Jameson's. Jameson's, excuse me. Any other thoughts on it? On the whiskey before we score it, Mac and Erik?
I'm trying to pick up on that dry mouth thing you were talking about. I think I see what you mean. It's short.
I'm like, I drink it, keep it in my mouth for a second. I suck air through it, swallow, and I like rub the tongue on the top of my mouth, and it feels a little rough. It's not my mouth, but like the surface of my tongue feels rough. I'm talking out my ass a little bit, but it's like this is how I'm trying to articulate what I'm smelling and tasting and feeling.
How many breath mints have you had today? I don't know.
None.
No, I don't mind it. I mean, that's getting into voting territory, but I'll just say the pepperiness is the thing I'm getting the most. I am getting a little bit of a fruit, apricot-y kind of a thing. I can see that. Yeah.
I'd agree with you. I agree with you on the pepper. I'd say it's reasonably balanced. If there's one thing that's a little off keel to me, it's the pepperiness of it. It tastes cold to me. Not the temperature of the thing. I don't know. It's just a little. It's not as warm as Scotch is. My mouth and my gut don't get as warm with drinking this. But I do get the pepperiness that you're talking about.
Okay.
Mac, any other thoughts?
No, I think you hit it. It's not that like kick you. It's very a punch in the mouth and that's it.
Yeah. It's reasonably smooth though. As far as the Irish whiskeys I've tried, this ranks up there. I've probably had like 5 or 6. This probably is first place. I'd still kick the pepperiness down a bit, but not bad. All right, Mr. Mac, score it 1 to 10. What do you get?
I'm gonna go 6.8.
Okay. Pretty strong score. Pretty strong. Mr. Erik.
I was gonna go probably like a 5.8. Something like not as much as Mac likes, but I do like it. I would buy it.
I'm going to go 6.3. And I'm going to say this about it. To me, Redbreast is the pork chop of whiskey, where I don't mind it. If somebody puts it in front of me, I will drink it, but I will never go out of my way to pay for it when I'm out. Like, I would never go into a restaurant and go, you know what I'm in the mood for tonight? Pork chops. Like, if I see steak and pork chops side by side on the menu, I'm going steak every time. But I do enjoy a well-done pork chop. Not like well done, like dry, but like a well-made pork chop. So that's where I'm going with it. It's the pork chop. So, indeed.
Okay.
Not bad.
Pork chop express.
The pork chop of whiskey.
Now, as usual, I'm gonna let it breathe because I found that the flavor definitely changes after it's had a chance to relax. I don't know if we opened the bottle ahead of time this time like you're supposed to.
Yes, we let it breathe for we poured them out about 25 minutes or 30 minutes before the actual show started.
Yeah.
So it did have a chance to breathe and kind of gas off.
Something tells me it still needs a little more somehow, and there's a note in the nose I'm just not quite getting. It reminds me of something, but I can't place it right now. But,
okay.
That's nice. Good. Definitely the nicest Irish I've ever had.
Yeah, agree. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you want to see a video on the whiskey trail in Scotland, check out this video over here. If you want to see us try other scotches and other whiskeys, check out our entire compilation playlist down there.